Can you really document your wellness journey without a grocery haul? No, I don't think so. Welcome to my first ever grocery haul. I'm Jaye. This is my channel. You're probably new here because this is probably only my second video. So hi, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I did a little experiment today. I loaded up my Instacart with all the groceries I needed, and then I got in my car and I physically went to the store. It's a little store down the street from here that I love. It's our organic market. You know, I'm not really convinced that buying organic food is 100% necessary, but I do believe that at least keeping your eye out for the foods that are known as the dirty dozen, which are the ones that retain the most herbicides and pesticides, can make a difference in one's health. I also learned recently that some of the biggest sources of pesticides and herbicides in our food supply is with grains like bread and rice, especially if it's rice that's grown overseas, because they don't have the same restrictions as we do here. Regulations, I guess is the word I'm looking for. They don't have the same regulations here as we do, so you can't be sure how many pesticides are in the rice. I never had thought about that before, so I'm pretty mindful about that stuff. I don't always buy all organic, but today it was all for an experiment, and I was really shocked. I was shocked by how much the organic produce at the typical grocery store was so much more expensive than the organic produce at this smaller local store. That makes me feel really happy because I love this local store so much more anyway. It's such a vibe in that place. It's one of the most beautiful stores in our town, I think. I live in a fairly, not a really small town, but small enough that we don't have a Trader Joe's or a Sprouts or any of those. We don't even have a Costco. We have a Sam's Club, but not a Costco. So it's nice to have an organic store. It's nice to have a place where the local farmers bring their wares and you get to truly shop local. They bring some of their stuff to the other grocery stores too, but I don't know, I'm going on and on too much about this. Let's get to the haul. All right, what's it gonna be? So, some beautiful red chard. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I have really been enjoying eating green vegetables before every meal. I have a continuous glucose monitor in, not because I'm diabetic. Thank goodness I'm not diabetic right now. That's part of the reason why I'm working on reversing type 3 obesity. I don't want to wind up diabetic. But I have this in so that I can monitor my glucose levels and see what foods cause really serious spikes and what eating patterns cause really serious spikes, because I'm convinced that if you are constantly up and down with your glucose throughout the day, you're gonna always be hungry. And guess what? It is true. When my glucose is nice and steady, my appetite regulation is fantastic. Now that's just me. That doesn't mean it's gonna be like that for everybody. I'm not here to tell anybody how to eat, how to live, what to do with your life. I'm not your real mother. I'm here just to talk about my process and what I'm doing, just share my notes. Okay, let's keep going with the haul. So that was our lovely red chard. Oh, what I was saying is I love to make green vegetables before my meals, and that includes breakfast. I will make broccoli before my breakfast. That chard, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. That would even be good with just some scrambled eggs. Oh, this is something I had to get at a different store. These Tums Naturals are really good. Seriously, seriously, seriously good. I just wanted to say that. And backwards, it says smut. These Smut Naturals are really, really good. All right, next up, we've got this big thing of organic spring mix because I eat a fuck ton of salads, a metric fuck ton of salads. YouTube, I don't care if you're mad at me for dropping an F-bomb this early in the video, 4 minutes and 15 seconds in and I'm dropping F-bombs. Well, that's how I roll. I like the sweary words, just like Emily D. Baker. Oh yeah, some uncured Applegate turkey bacon. This is a very small thing of turkey bacon, yes, but I don't really eat it as the main thing. I like to make like one slice, especially two. These are like almost like ham. Like they're really thick. They're delicious. I use this more as like a flavoring. I'll dice it up and put it in salads or put a strip on a turkey sandwich, you know, like a nice turkey sandwich with some bacon or like avocado toast with some bacon sprinkled on it, like one slice of it, if that. So I don't need a big thing of bacon. And this is the best turkey bacon. I got some Dave's Killer Bread, 5 grams of dietary fiber. I'm really trying to get in more fiber. 5 grams of protein, and that's for one slice, 110 calories. That is pretty good. And the carbs are pretty good too. 22 grams of carbohydrates, not bad. I'm careful about bread and pasta, but I also really I'm not anti-grains. I think they're really good for us. I think it's something that we developed as a species for really good reason, and it has its purpose. I don't demonize food anymore. We'll talk about all of that in due time. But anyway, yeah, I like me some good bread. This is the first time I've ever tried this Dave's Killer Bread though. I don't know if it'll be any good. Have you ever had it? Do you like it? Am I in for a treat or am I gonna be like, sawdust? How about some sawdust? Hey, meet the Floof. Meet the Floof. She says, I can has red shard. If you don't like goat cheese, obviously you're not gonna like these, but oh my goodness, these Natural Valley goat cheese snacks. I mean, they say it's string cheese. Well, no, they just say it's goat cheese sticks. Goat cheese sticks. Oh, I needed some dish soap, so I got some of this. And it was cheaper than I originally had like Palmolive on there. No, I had Dawn. I don't remember. I had a name brand, big store brand on there. This is cheaper than that. And it was more fluid ounces too. Like, get out of here. Get out of the city, as Belky Bartakamus used to say. If you're not a Gen Xer, you're not gonna get that reference. And that's okay. Oh, I love to have peas around the house. Let's have some peas. Isn't this a cool bag? It's my recyclable shopping bag. I love it. It's dead sexy. This is one of the reasons why, although the food at this market was cheaper than what I had in my Instacart, and you know, I tip very generously on Instacart because they don't get paid shit by the hour. So when you remove the tip that's required, I mean, that's more grocery budget. So this was my tip, or part of it. I decided to get some decaf Peruvian coffee. Yes, I am currently caffeine free. I will likely be caffeine free for the rest of my life. I'll tell you why in another video, but man, when you get the really good quality stuff, it's still just so good. It's about the ritual, isn't it? For me, it is. So yeah, this was an impulse buy, but I figure I would have had to have tipped 20 bucks, or at least that's what I usually would tip. So this is part of that. This was like $13. So we got some salad greens from a local farm. I love microgreens on my salads. God, my eyes look so red. I don't have any makeup on except red lipstick. You can tell it's Saturday, errand running day. We got these. I love these Cal Organic rainbow carrots. Again, way cheaper than the big stores. My favorite are the purple. So I literally, I went through all of them. I was like, which one has the most purple carrots in there? eating the rainbow is a really good idea. So I got purple carrots, we got purple microgreens, and my cat's name is Rainbow. The one you saw, the Floof, that's Rainbow. Of course, I decided to get hiccups while doing a video. I haven't had hiccups in ages. Of course, I get it now. So yeah, I got a yellow zucchini. I got a delicata squash. These are so good. And they're easy to cook. I got my heavy whipping cream for my decaf coffee. I got some raspberries. Can't believe I have the hiccups. Jesus. These broccoli bomb microgreens. Got some regular zucchini. Shit. Some parsley. Strawberries. These are on the Dirty Dozen. Anytime you can get organic strawberries, do it. These are little sponges for herbicides and pesticides. Got an avocado. I got some darlings. I love tomato, especially these grape tomato, cherry tomato, Constellation tomatoes. Those are so good. Got some hummus, just a regular plain old hummus. Olive hummus I love, and I almost grabbed it, but it was like twice the size of this and a little pricey. And I don't see myself going through that much hummus. Got some wild rice. I'm gonna make some of this like I'm gonna food prep this and have this on hand. I got some ghee, and Fourth and Heart has always been my favorite. It's very consistent, beautiful yellow color. You can tell it's grass-fed by the yellow. Same thing with Kerrygold butter. Like, you can just tell it's a grass-fed cow. It's like a sunshiny yellow. Okay, I needed some cream cheese. And this is another really wonderful cheese, this raw sharp cheddar. Organic Valley raw sharp cheddar. Fantastic. And then I got this. This is actually from my local farm. They recycle the boxes. Their eggs, again, egg yolks plucked straight from the sun. The yellowest egg yolks you've ever had. As a matter of fact, what I love too is like, this egg is all like, can you see how it's not regular? Like, the sizes aren't, the eggs don't look machine processed. They're just normal farm fresh eggs. I'm not saying that conventional eggs are bad. I'm not saying that conventional food is bad. I just personally feel happier when I have the budget for it. This is how I like to eat. And it's not always possible. So there will be times when you see me buy conventional produce too and have conventional shopping hauls, and that's okay too. But I was just so surprised that this haul would have been the same amount of money as getting an Instacart order. I can't believe I have hiccups. I finally decided to film a video and I have hiccups. I got some cremini mushrooms, some shiitakes, because that's what I'm shiitaking about. Now we get to the naughty foods. I got some sharp white cheddar Boulder Canyon chips. Naughty. Recently, because I addressed my mental health and I'm getting serious treatment for it, I'm amazed at how, my binge eating is gone. I am now 48 days binge free. And yes, I have had chips in my house and not binged on them during this time. It's been incredible. And talking of which, these would have never lasted a day in my house. I had 2 of these in my house and I had them for 2 weeks. It took me a full week to go through 1 bar. I like to have a couple of squares of this chocolate after dinner. It's good, and it doesn't spike my blood sugar. And then these little these little Alter Eco truffles, they're really similar to those Lindt truffles, but they're organic, and they're delicious. There's a mint, a salted caramel, and I think just a regular sea salt truffle, salted caramel, and mint. And believe it or not, I have been fully capable of eating 1 of these for dessert. 1. I used to get those entire big bags of Lindt truffles and go through the whole thing within like a day. 24-hour period, that thing would be out of the house. So I do plan on sharing how I have been treating my binge eating disorder and why it's been getting better for me, and why having foods in my house that usually would have triggered me has been helping me. I'm to the point where I'm starting to not really feel a lot of emotion for those foods. And as someone who ate those foods out of nothing but pure emotion, it's a really positive step in the right direction. Now, the thing about these foods though is they're calorie dense. They're gonna add a lot of calories. Although this is 70 calories for 2 squares, so is this. So, you know, I just have to be mindful of the calories, and I am. I budgeted. It's all about budgeting. It's all about just numbers. That's it. It's numbers. It's not that deep. It's not that emotional. It's really not that bad to be on a caloric deficit. Now, it kind of sucks too, though, because having to think about it all the time, it can get a little tiring, but if that's what it takes to reverse my type 3 obesity, that's what I'm gonna fucking do. If I was diagnosed with terminal cancer, would I decide not to go get treated? Some people decide not to get treated. I'm only 51 years old. I would fucking go get treated. I would get treatment. I consider this to be treatment of a disease that is terminal. It's deadly. Anyway, this has kind of been all over the place. I got to get these groceries in the fridge, especially the perishables. Sorry about my hiccups. I'm not going to edit them out. I really want this channel to be very, very just unscripted and just real. And you know, sometimes I'll put on makeup for you and get all dressed up, and sometimes I'll be a little more cinematic with the quality, but for stuff like this, I mean, I just want to be me. I just want to be in my kitchen. If you were here as my friend right now, you'd hear my hiccups, so I'm keeping them in.
Approximately 10 hours later.
I wish I was a unicorn. Then I could stab stupid people with my head. You say crazy cat lady like it's a bad thing. Aw, bye-bye, Aaron Rodgers. You'll be my number 12 forever. Good luck with the Jets, man. Good luck with the Jets. Do you ever wake up with messy eyebrows? Hi, it's the morning after my grocery haul, and I wanted to tell you about the proteins in my freezer, because I realized that it probably looks like I'm mostly vegetarian, and I'm really not. Let's go into my freezer. Oh my goodness. I got these gorgeous Florida pink shrimp. These are some mussels that you can just throw in a pan and cook up real quick. If you like that kind of thing, I love mussels. I know they're not everybody's cup of tea or shell of fish. These are cooked shrimp. These are wonderful to just get out and thaw quickly and throw in a salad or in a taco. Sometimes I'll just make a real quick shrimp taco with those. And I had purchased these before my Good Shop order arrived. And I don't know, I love shrimp. So I love me a veggie grillers, Morningstar Farms Prime Veggie Griller. So this is a Good Chop boneless, skinless chicken thigh. Oh, I've got my chicken and maple sausages. I have some plant-based chopped chicken. This is some cod, Rastelli's rainbow trout. And I have these Farmer Focus party chicken wings. I got that really good Brianna's blue cheese dressing. So I'm gonna wind up doing some chicken wings, a nice salad, some blue cheese dressing. And then I have these beautiful wild-caught Alaskan sockeye salmon. And then I got, my frozen veggies in here. Those frozen veggies, always good to have those around for when you run out of fresh and don't know what to do. Make you some frozen. And we also have a kitty. You say crazy cat lady like it's a bad thing. Hey, Rainbow, if I'm supposed to eat the rainbow, does that mean I'm supposed to eat you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Well, you are delicious enough to eat. Hi. Good morning. She had her breakfast, so now she's all sassy. No, flirty. So that's my total grocery haul between the store down the street that I love and Good Chop, which makes it really easy to buy sustainable, ethically sourced and raised proteins. Yeah, my goal really, and I've been doing it now for 3 weeks, and I've been feeling so good. It's just to eat whole foods, right? Slow absorbing carbs, lean proteins, whole foods, fresh vegetables and fruits. Yogurt, I have kefir. I'm eating, these wonderful fermented beets. I can't get my head around kimchi though. I can't. Every time I try kimchi, I gag. I love a good sauerkraut though. I've been eating more sauerkraut. So yeah, I'm just trying to feed my gut bugs. That's really my nutrition right now, my goals, and that's my first grocery haul and tour through my freezer. Thank you for being here with me. Have a great day and talk to you soon.
America, land of my dreams, home of the Whopper.